Well, hello again, all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another one. And I think I've got a good one here. We'll see. Definitely interesting. From Cherry Street Brewing out of Cumming, Georgia. This is the Not As Advertised. There's the label. It is 7.7% ABV and 35 IBUs. It says profile on the label. Inspired. Oh, it says something inspired Imperial Stout, but it's X'd out, and I can't read what it says. Huh. So something inspired Imperial Shake style IPA with strawberry, pineapple, vanilla, lactose, mallow cream, and graham cracker. That sounds really good. And I love how on the label, right here, they actually put the ingredients on the label. North Georgia mountain water, malted barley, malted oats, flaked wheat, hops, yeast, strawberry, pineapple, vanilla, lactose, mallow cream, graham cracker, and love. That is really cool that they put that on the label. I really appreciate that. So Cherry Street Brewing out of Cumming, Georgia. That's North Georgia. I have had a couple beers from Cherry Street Brewing, but nothing this exotic, I must say. It's funny, the milkshake IPAs are really becoming popular. Maybe it's just this time of year. I don't know, but I've seen two or three within the last week, and before that, it was like nothing. So, okay, let's go ahead and get into it. Wow. That's a good looking beer right there. Nice 1.5, 2 finger head. You can see some streaming bubbles going up the glass, or at least I can. Maybe you can on camera. It looks like a juicy IPA, a New England juice bomb, is what the appearance looks like. It is opaque. I cannot see through it. Nothing floating around, no sediment or anything like that that I can detect. It looks amazing in the glass. The aroma, wow. Very juicy. So definitely pineapple. I think that's probably the first thing that I'm picking up on. And then I am picking up on some of that strawberry. It's a nice combination there. A little bit of that vanilla sweetness is coming through. Mallow cream. I'm not getting anything like that on the aroma, but that sounds like something that would probably be more noticeable on the palate. Graham cracker, nothing like that on the nose. So very fruit forward, 35 IBUs. I'm really not getting anything, any real hop character. Maybe just a slight citrus note, but the main aromas are those fruit aromas from the addition of actual fruit, not from the hops, the strawberry and the pineapple. Man, it smells amazing. All right, I am salivating, so without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers, guys. Now you're getting some hops. 35 IBUs are definitely in full effect. You are getting, let's see. I can't make out the date on that. But it does say 2020, so sometime in 2020. Man. So the pineapple, the strawberry, a nice like tangerine citrus hop note is coming through. Some nice breadiness in the middle of the sip with the flaked oats and the what else did I say? Malted oats and flaked wheat. So a lot of flakiness going on in this beer. Definitely getting the wheat malt character in the middle of the sip. It's definitely very bready. So initially slightly sweet from the fruit, but the bitterness hits you really quick. A lot of times the bitterness doesn't hit you until the end of the sip, but the bitterness is kind of hitting you right as you're getting those fruit notes, and then it leads into that breadiness, and then the bitterness kind of lingers on the finish in a good way. It's not super piney, resinous, anything like that. It's just like a fruit pith, maybe like grapefruit, a pithy note. There's a little bit of that tangerine note as well that I mentioned. I'm not really getting mallow cream or graham cracker, but there is maybe a slight vanilla and that lactose creaminess going on. I gotta be honest, it's not as sweet as I thought it was gonna be, just because of the cream, the vanilla, the lactose, and the actual fruit. I thought this was gonna be more on the sweet side, but it's nicely balanced between the fruit, the malts, and the hops. And it doesn't drink like a 7.7 at all. They are classifying this as an Imperial Milkshake IPA. 7.7 is on the lower end with that, but definitely no alcohol presence whatsoever. It's smooth, it's creamy, it's dreamy, it's medium bodied, it's fruity and bready and hoppy and a little bit of everything without too much of anything. It's perfectly balanced. Nice head retention, nice splotchy glass lacing around the glass there. The carbonation is building. It does have a nice medium, almost high carbonation with this. The more I drink it, the more I'm thinking that it's actually more towards the high side with the carbonation. Really, really enjoyable beer. Let's do the little swish and pour. See if that changes it up at all. Not too much, although you may be able to see there is some sediment. So see if that changes anything. Slightly breadier on the aroma. That's usually what I get. I notice with these beers that have sediment caked up on the bottom, if you do a little swish and pour, it just adds to that yeast character, that bready malt character on the aroma and on the palate as well. Let's see if that translates to the palate. Yeah, a little bit of that flaked wheat, the flaked malt, flaked oats coming through a little bit more with that swish and pour. But a very well balanced beer, very nice. Not what I was expecting it to be, but that's not a bad thing. It's just more balanced than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be more on the sweet side, and it's a very well balanced beer. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a 94 out of 100. It's a pretty solid A. I actually would have liked a little bit more fruit. The strawberry and the pineapple, I would have liked a little bit more fruit character coming through. You get the fruit notes initially, like I said, the strawberry and the pineapple, and it's a really nice flavor combination, but it really transitions very quickly, maybe a little bit too quickly, into the bready center, as well as that hoppy character that you're getting. It really hits you more towards the beginning of the sip than on the finish. So I would maybe like the hops to be pushed back more towards the finish to where you can notice a little bit more of that fruit and that malt character up front. But really, it's an outstanding beer. I mean, or it's an excellent beer. 94 out of 100. Beautiful beer to look at in the glass, too. Just a pretty beer. So, Cherry Street Brewing Company out of Cumming, Georgia. If you can get their beers in your area, definitely go check them out. This is the Not As Advertised Imperial Shake IPA. Buy it, try it. Let me know what you guys think. That'll do it for this beer review. Hope everybody out there is having a wonderful day. And until next time, cheers.